Protein bars are marketed as clean fuel, muscle in a wrapper, health you can carry in your pocket. But here's the truth. No label wants you to see. Some protein bars are closer to candy bars than real food. They hide behind buzzwords like high protein, keto, natural, and fitness approved, while loading you up with cheap fillers, blood sugar spikers, inflammatory oils, and lab-engineered sweeteners that can wreck your gut, energy, and hormones. If you eat protein bars thinking you're doing your body a favor, this list might change what you grab next time. Let's start with number 8 and work our way to the worst offender. 8. Yogurt-coated protein bars. These bars look innocent. White coating, soft texture, often marketed as light, balanced, or women's fitness friendly. They're not. Why you should never eat them. That yogurt coating? It's usually not yogurt at all. Most yogurt-coated bars are dipped in a blend of palm kernel oil, sugar, whey powder, artificial flavors, titanium dioxide, in some markets. In other words, a sugar-fat shell designed to melt in your mouth and spike cravings. The protein inside is often soy protein isolate, ultra-processed. Low-quality whey blends. Minimal actual protein, 8 to 10 grams total. The hidden problem. These bars cause fast blood sugar spikes, crashes 60 to 90 minutes later, increased hunger, not satiety. They're engineered for snacking behavior, not nutrition. If a protein bar has a white coating, put it back. 7. Keto. Protein bars with sugar alcohol overload. Keto bars exploded in popularity, and most of them cut corners. Why, they're a trap. To keep net carbs low, these bars are loaded with maltitol, sorbitol, isomalt, polydextrose. These sugar alcohols aren't counted as sugar, still impact insulin, frequently cause bloating, gas, cramps, and diarrhea. The gut damage problem. Maltitol in particular raises blood sugar nearly as much as real sugar, feeds gut bacteria that cause bloating, triggers IBS-like symptoms. Many people think, this bar makes me feel awful. Maybe protein bars don't agree with me. No, this bar doesn't agree with humans. If a protein bar has more than 10 grams of sugar alcohols, it's a hard no. 6. Protein bars. Sweetened with sucralose. Sucralose sounds harmless, it isn't. Why this one is dangerous long-term. Sucralose alters gut microbiome composition, reduces insulin sensitivity over time, can increase appetite instead of reducing it. Some protein bars use heat-processed sucralose, which may break down into chlorinated compounds, increase inflammatory responses. The appetite paradox. Many people notice more cravings after eating these bars. Strong desire for sweets later in the day. Poor appetite control. That's because sucralose disconnects sweetness from calories, confusing your hunger signals. If sucralose appears anywhere near the top of the ingredient list, walk away. 5. Low-protein protein bars. The label lie. Some bars call themselves protein bars with 7 grams, 8 grams, 9 grams of protein. That's not a protein bar. That's a marketing bar. What you're really eating. These bars are usually carb-heavy, sugar-forward, filled with syrups, Rice Crisps, and flavor coatings. Protein is added just enough to legally justify the name. Why this matters. Low protein plus high carbs equals poor muscle recovery, blood sugar swings, fat storage rather than satiety. If a bar has less protein than a single egg, it doesn't deserve the label. 4. Bars made with soy protein. Isolate as the main protein. Soy protein. Isolate is cheap. That's why it's everywhere. The processing problem. To make soy protein isolate, soybeans are defatted with chemical solvents. Proteins are stripped, heated, and reassembled. Natural nutrients are destroyed. What's left is a highly processed powder with reduced bioavailability and potential hormone-disrupting compounds. Why athletes avoid it. Soy isolate has lower muscle protein synthesis than whey, contains phytoestrogens, controversial but relevant for heavy intake, often causes bloating and digestion issues. If soy protein isolate is the first ingredient, the bar is built to save money, not fuel you. 3. Protein bars loaded with seed oils. This is where things get ugly. Common oils used, soybean oil, Canola oil, sunflower oil, cottonseed oil. These oils are highly refined, oxidation-prone, pro-inflammatory when consumed frequently. The oxidation issue. Protein bars sit in warehouses, on shelves, in warm environments. Seed oils oxidize over time, meaning free radicals, inflammation, cellular stress. You're literally eating aged industrial oil wrapped in protein powder. If a bar contains seed oils instead of cocoa butter, nuts, or coconut oil, avoid it. 2. Bars with artificial colors and flavor systems. If a protein bar looks too good, it probably is. Red flags on the label. Natural flavors, vague and unregulated. Artificial colors, flavor systems designed to mimic desserts. These bars are engineered by food scientists to trigger dopamine, encourage repeat consumption, override fullness signals. The psychological trap. They don't just affect your body, they affect your brain. People report craving the bar like candy, eating multiple bars per day, losing control around food. That's not discipline failure, that's intentional design. Real protein bars don't need neon colors or birthday cake flavor profiles. 1. The worst offender. Candy bar disguised as protein. These are the ones. With caramel layers, chocolate coatings, crispy bits, multiple sweeteners. They look like Snickers, Mars, Kit Kat. They just slapped 20 grams protein on the wrapper. Why these are the most dangerous? They combine high sugar or sugar alcohols, refined carbs, seed oils, artificial flavors, minimal fiber quality. They spike blood sugar, crash energy, and train your brain to expect dessert disguised as health. Eating these regularly increases insulin resistance, reinforces sugar addiction, undermines fat loss goals. You don't eat these because you're hungry. You eat them because they're engineered to be addictive. What a real protein bar should look like. If you must eat protein bars, here's the non-negotiable checklist. Protein. 15 to 25 grams from whey isolate, milk protein, or egg. Sweetener. Minimal honey, dates, or stevia, not sucralose. Fats. Nuts, cocoa butter, coconut, not seed oils. Ingredients. Short list you can pronounce. Texture. Slightly boring. That's a good sign. If it tastes like dessert, it probably is. Final thought. Protein bars were meant to be emergency food, not daily staples. Most of the ones on shelves today are ultra-processed snack foods wearing gym clothes. The more a bar screams fitness, keto, or clean, the more carefully you should read the label.